Okay, backstory in 3, 2, 1. Although this is a football channel by majority, the first gaming category I fell in love with is racing and flying. When it comes to open world or sandbox games with vehicles, I'm the designated driver and flyer of all the groups I've been in. In, let's say, GTA, I'm the designated driver in my crew because, I mean, on the 360, I literally won over 300 races in Grand Theft Auto on my old account. And, well, I'm such a decent pilot on there too, where after 3 sessions with my old friend group of playing Top Gun, they never played that game mode with me again because I dominated it. Transitioning to Battlefield, in Battlefield 3, I was absolutely dominant in the skies, downing many aircraft, disabling many tanks, the whole 9 yards, getting to the point where I would literally spend multiple conquest games in a jet and never get shot down. Like, it was bad. It was so bad, a quarter through like some of the games, the enemy team would just give up dogfighting me and use SAMs against me or helicopters, which for some reason I have a problem shooting down. Same thing with Battlefield 4, except after a month, I just switched to unlocking all the DMRs and snipers because ain't nobody want to challenge me. But that leads me to my second favorite game of all time, the holy grail of my aviation career, Birds of Steel. And Birds gets his own dedicated video, but to give you an example of how sweaty I am at that game, there's a specific PvP map set up like domination. You know, there's a capture objective in the middle, you know, and there's aircraft carriers as the spawn points. Well, I took a bomber plane and, you know, it started to have harmlessly with like an SBD dive bomber, but then yeah, boy, I took a B-24 TBD, one of the two, right? I painted the top of it ocean blue, flew at sea level at the edge of the map, blew the freaking carriers up at the spawn, you know, blew their spawns up immediately. The game over, you know, like people weren't even at the objective, game's over. I blew up the spawns. That's how sweaty I was. But that brings us to today. Birds of Steel hasn't been delivered yet. Spoiler alert, it has. I took way too long to edit this. Birds of Steel has not been delivered yet, so I downloaded War Thunder to quench my thirst for some air combat. And I was immediately smacked with a drastic learning curve. I spent over half an hour trying to configure the flight controls. And after 48 minutes of recording, I not only rage quit the game, but I deleted the footage for it before it could even process itself. Then I had to look in the mirror. Maybe I wasn't the pilot I thought I was, you know, nearly a decade ago. Maybe I just don't got it no more. Maybe I'm just ass at the game. But a few days later, you know, I rewatched some War Thunder videos and I noticed something. Everyone's using this mouse aim control setting, which I turned off and brushed it off as, you know, they're just using it because they're PC players. But then I took another look in the mirror and thought, maybe I'm not ass at the game. I'm just approaching it wrong. See, my issue is I downloaded War Thunder trying to relive Birds of Steel. See, the issue is I was trying to play Birds of Steels, not War Steels. I was trying to play Birds of Steel, not play War Thunder. So now I'm back to give this game one more shot. And I attempted to, you know, to actually learn the game rather than make the game learn me. And let's see how this goes. So, are these other guys that don't have like controllers next to them, are they bots? I'm finna go for this hella plays dude in the back. Yep, he's my target. Yep. Hey, the game picked up on it. Alright, we're gonna roll over and dive on him. Looks like somebody else is already going for him. Nah, that's mine. Scored a hit. Let's go. I need to become an ace. Is he good? I'm missing all my shots. Rudder down, rudder up. There we go. Somebody's on me. Nope. Let's go. That's our first kill. Easy bread. This takes a lot of focus. So my, what you call it? My soundtrack's gonna have to be on point. We're gonna try to get Link Killer here. We're gonna loop onto him. Definitely a real player. I'm on him. Yep. All right, he's actually pulling some evasive maneuvers. He should be done for. Dude, he is murking everybody. There we go. We got him. That's 2. I want to be an ace. Oh, crap. I want this guy. My aim has been absolutely atrocious. Scored one. I'm out of ammunition. Now, personally, I don't like flying low because then I can't pull a lot of maneuvers. But in this game, you're able to really get loose. Is that anti-aircraft coming after me? Does that mean PC player? Is there somebody behind me? Oh no, that's anti-aircraft guns. Okay, I'm not worried about them. I want air-to-air kills. I got 2. I want to be an ace. Let's get an ace. Ace in the first match recording, that'd be beautiful. We're gonna go to EDU right here. EDU Link, that's car, right? It's car stuff, right? Gonna dive onto him. Ooh, just barely. I'm gonna pull a loop so I can get back onto him. There we go. Oh yeah. If my aim is right, he's mine. Ah, I can't stabilize my plane. See, this should be easy kills. Any other game, easy for me. But it's so sensitive. Oh my goodness. They're having a hard time watching this. Alright, these are good maneuvers. I'm going for the kill. There we go, that's 3. Oh my goodness, I'm having a very tough time aiming this. He should be done. Let's go! That's 4. Albeit I'm not facing the best pilots in the world, but nonetheless, it is gonna help my aim. Oh, let's try to get one more before the game ends. Hella Plays is gonna make me an ace. Alright, unfortunately, I never caught up to Hella Plays, so we didn't get an ace in the first game. But some things I want to point out. One, it's really hard to edit this kind of video. I'm really having a tough time, but it's alright. As we play more flying games, I'll get more things down. Number 2, I'm having this problem to where my throttle will not stick. I'm going to zoom in on the top left, and you will see that every time I'm not holding the throttle up, it goes down to 44%. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intentional. If you watch people play this game, let me know. I feel like I'm the only one having this issue, you feel me? But with that being said, I did play another game, so I'm just going to throw it into this real quick, and then I'll go get some more later. So let's get into the second game. All right, turns out I didn't record a commentary for this game, so you know what, we just go talk over it for a second, and then we're gonna end it. But first off, an issue that I'm having with this, I mentioned the learning curve earlier in the beginning of the game. Well, the biggest learning curve that I'm having right now is the aim. I'm able to move the planes the way I am, but the planes are so much more sensitive in this game than Birds of Steel. Now, I did record this before Birds of Steel arrived, so I didn't know. I assumed I just didn't have a feel for the plane, but I'm going to show you some footage of me flying in Birds of Steel, and the plane is just so much more stable than it is in War Thunder. But the one thing I've noticed about War Thunder is that little circle thing you see in the middle of my screen, the plane, no matter where I turn, it's always going to try to return back to that circle. So that means when I'm making minor adjustments, I'm letting go of the stick, right? So I don't keep, you know, adjusting. And what it's doing is it's returning me back to that circle. So it's messing up my aim because I'm making an adjustment, and then as soon as I let go of the trigger, it resets itself. So that's a really big learning curve. If you guys, if the few of you who watch this know how to turn that off, then that would help me out dramatically. But if not, I'm just gonna have to figure it out and try to find a way to finesse it, because as of right now, that is absolutely destroying my aim, because I'm adjusting and I'm just basically just flip-flopping and fishtailing every time I try to shoot someone down. But that's gonna do it for this one. I got nothing else to say, so Envy No Man, because we know we up next, sponsored by Atari, and